Hello everyone, myself Biklasu Rahman and I am the assistant teacher of Samsi Genesis English Schools. So today we are going to discuss the very hot topic, that is the circulatory systems, and today our topic is blood. So blood is the part of the circulatory systems. So first of all we have to know actually what is the blood and what is the function of the blood. That thing is very necessary to understand. So first of all, the blood is a kind of connective fluid tissue. So that is the blood. Now what is the function of the blood? So let's discuss about the functions of the blood. The main functions of blood is to carry the oxygens and to carry the food from heart to the different part of the body and vice versa. So the function is to carry, number one is to carry the oxygen, and number two is to carry the digestive food. Okay. So now we are going to discuss about the different compositions of the blood. So blood, basically there are two compositions of blood or two components. The first one is liquid component and next one is solid component. And one more thing that I have to tell, the maximum portions of the blood is water. That means the maximum amount of blood is liquid component. Again, there are two compositions of the liquid component. The first is water and next is plasma. And the interesting thing is that in case of liquid component, the water is 90% and plasma is only 10%. And this plasma consists some minerals, some important minerals. So let's see actually what is the important minerals. The first minerals is sodium, two is potassium and third is calcium plus 2. So this is the ions. That means the blood consists of two components. The first is liquid component and second is solid component. And again there are two parts of the liquid component. The first is 90%, the first is water and second one is the plasma. So 90% of the liquid component is water and only 10% of the liquid component is the plasma. And this plasma contains some important minerals like sodium, potassium or calcium ion. And next is the solid component. Again there are, and one more thing, that these solid liquid components also known as blood corpuscles or blood cell. And there are three types of blood cell is present. The first one is RBC, second one is WBC and third one is platelet. Okay, so there are three parts of the blood cells. The first one is the RBC. What is the full form of the RBC? The full form of the RBC is red blood corpuscles and the full form of WBC is white blood corpuscles, and this is the platelet. And but question is that actually what is the functions of the RBC? So in order to know the function of the RBC, first of all let's discuss why the RBC is red in color. RBC is red in color due to presence of a pigment, that is hemoglobin. hemoglobin. And in this hemoglobin, a metal ion is present, that is the iron metal. That means the red blood corpuscles or RBC is red in color due to presence of hemoglobin, and hemoglobin is a kind of pigment. And in this hemoglobin, which metal is present? This is the iron metal is present, or iron, Fe plus 2 ion is present. One more thing I would like to say, that what is the shape of the RBC? Shape means what is the structure? The shape of the RBC is oval type, oval type of shape. And one more thing, what is the lifespan of the RBC? That means it may survive, or lifespan or survive is only 3 to 4 days, only 3 to 4 days. Okay, but now we are going to discuss about the functions of the RBC. So what is the function of RBC? The functions of the RBC is to carry the oxygens from heart to different part of the body, and to carry the carbon dioxide from different part of the body to the heart. Same. So again, so what is the full form of RBC? The full form of RBC is red blood corpuscles, and which pigment is present? That is the hemoglobin. The first one is hemoglobin, and next is which metal is present? There is the Fe plus 2 ion is present, and what is the shape? The shape of the RBC is the oval shape. Okay, now we are going to discuss about the WBC or white blood corpuscles. Now question is that what is the functions of the WBC? The function of WBC is to fight with disease and infection. Again, what is the function of the WBC or white blood corpuscles? The functions of the WBC is to fight with disease and infection. To fight with disease and infection. And this WBC act like an army in our body, because it helps to fight with the disease and infection. Suppose if a person is suffering from some infection or some disease, the number of WBC in the body will be increased. And the next functions of the platelet. What is the functions of the platelet? The function of the platelet is helps to clot the blood. And one more thing that I would like to share with you. Now, which vitamin helps to clot the blood? The vitamin K. This vitamin K helps to clot the blood. So, let us recap from the beginning. So, what is the blood? Blood is the connective fluid tissue. And what is the function of the blood? To carry the oxygens and to carry the digestive food. And what is the component of the blood? There are two components of the blood. The first one is the solid components, and next one is the liquid component. And there are two parts of the solid component. There is the plasma and then is the water. And the part of the solid component is the RBC, WBC and platelet, and this is all. And next topic will be covered in the next video. Thank you.